explain to you why Time magazine, a major magazine mogul, decided to write about turning carbon dioxide into rock. First of all, why turn carbon dioxide into rock? Is it for just some fancy science experiment to spend tons of money on? No, it is because carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. And a greenhouse gas is is what causes the popular term of global warming, which is, by LiveScience.com, according to them, in 2012 was a year the smallest amount of Arctic ice was ever recorded, and the ocean rose 3 millimeters up these past years rather than 1.5 millimeters, which is actually double. So a greenhouse gas, what exactly are greenhouse gases? By definition, by the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, the United States, a greenhouse gas is a gas in the atmosphere that absorbs and emits radiation within an infrared range. Basically, inside the atmosphere, we have a gas that's pulling in heat from the sun and keeping it within the earth, where it'll slowly, throughout the years, get hotter every summer, as you hear on the news. And these are the major contributors to greenhouse gases. We have electricity producing factories, which use and transportation, which use a lot of fossil fuels, and they create byproducts of carbon dioxide. Also, the use of agriculture, a lot of fertilizers that are used actually also have a byproduct, the use of CO2 as well. And these are some factories showing you the amount of CO2 they're actually releasing into our atmosphere. And that's why there are a lot of projects that are out, such as Carbfix, which I'll tell you about in a minute, that are used to kind of control these types of release of carbon dioxide. This is the process of carbon dioxide to calcite. And this is a natural process right here, not human-made, where you have carbon dioxide in the air that slowly diffuses inside the ocean with the water. And when it's in here through about 15 years, it'll take for the carbon dioxide in the water to settle down all the way towards the basaltic plate, where it'll actually turn into calcite. But this natural process takes about 15 to 20 years. So as humans, we want to speed that process up to have a comfortable living in our world. Here we have a guy using a drill, or not a drill, but an injector that mixes carbon dioxide with water, basically creating carbonated water in a way. And this machine goes down hundreds of feet down into the earth, where it'll actually penetrate the basaltic plate and shoot the carbonated water inside the basaltic plate, where it'll react and within 5 years actually turn into calcite, which is the rock. These are the results. Right here they use a machine that's a cylindrical, they use a cylindrical machine that shoots a cylinder down deep within the earth, that penetrates several layers of rock. And then they reel up the machine, this cylinder, and remove the rock they penetrated, creating these tube-like rocks. Right here, they're looking for calcite that's within the layers where they injected the carbonated water. And here, the white is actually the calcite, showing that they actually have evidence that this method works. This is a 4 to 5 year process. Current Carbfix events are, the primary one is in Iceland, and that is the foundation of the project because Iceland is entirely made of salt. Washington also is by the Snake River and Columbia River, which leaks out into the Pacific Ocean. And Fredrikstad in Norway is by the North Sea, where they spend about $2.6 million. In total, going along with the Project Carbfix, and all with these other locations, totals up to $10 million. And these are the great sites that I got my information on. Thank you.